Chester, PA.
Chester, PA.
Chester, PA, where it all started.
Chester's finest.
Tell us like high school, because we'll say you're a late bloomer. Well, you don't feel you're a late bloomer.
No, so I'm going to tell you the story. So I was supposed to be in on this AAU team, the AAU team.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about AAU. I didn't really care about rankings, none of that. And then I was supposed to be a top 15 player in the country. I was supposed to go to 5-star and get my ranking, go to 5-star and be an All-American, McDonald's All-American. But I had a couple games in the hood.
Yeah.
You in the hood in Chester, everybody take care of you.
Because I did both.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
But I didn't want to, I was like, it didn't
make
matter
sense
to me. It didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I was doing everything for Chester. You know what I'm saying? That's how I grew up. That's where I grew up. That's where I wanted to play. I didn't really care about the 5-star stuff. I didn't really care about the All-American stuff. They was like, look, come play. And I was like, Then they was like, look, just come play in the All-Star game. Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, Kansas want to see you. I was like, nah, I don't even want to play for them. Mm-hmm. I didn't know where I wanted to go at the time, you know what I'm saying? But I just knew that wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So being a late bloomer, I get it, but
was the ultimate goal the NBA, or do you didn't even care about the NBA either?
My ultimate goal was to get college paid for. And whatever happened after that was an incentive. My parents, my folks couldn't afford for me to go to college. So I was like, I'm gonna go to college, be the first one, in my family to graduate and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Made a promise to my family that I was gonna graduate and all that, and I did it.
Yeah.
After that, the NBA became real to me probably after my sophomore year.
Yeah.
I got freshman of the year, my freshman year, and I was like, whatever. I had a couple agents calling me, you need to come out. I'm like, I ain't ready for the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to have longevity when I make it, if I make it.
Yeah.
But once my work ethic picked up, that's when I started to see, I was like, okay, this is kind of real. You know what I'm saying? After my sophomore year.
What you just said is you want to be the first one to graduate. Did that have a lot to do with you going back after you declared your junior year?
Yeah. So for me, it was I was being told that I'd be late first round. So, and this is real talk. I told my mom, I told my pop, my agent, and my wife now, who's my girlfriend back in the day. I said, I've been broke all these years. I can be broke one more year.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I thought I could put myself in a situation where I was going to be a lottery pick, which I probably should have been, but everything happened for a reason.
Straight up.
So I go back, we go undefeated,
win
every award, and I still get discredited because of the size. You know what I'm saying? So, and people, it's a cliche, it's oh, well, I'm gonna put this chip on my shoulder. I always had a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always felt like I was the best player in Chester.
How was your workouts? How many workouts did you have to go through? Because I know people was
NBA?
questioning your height. Yeah, during the draft.
He was like me.
So I did a lot, bro. I did probably 17, 18.
Yeah,
and you did them in how many days, you think?
I don't even know. I was tired though.
Probably like a 23,
Yeah, it was
17 out of 23 days.
You got to get it though when you get a small.
gone.
But this is the thing though, and I get it now that I'm working in the front office.
Yeah.
None of the dudes that was ranked higher than me, especially my junior year when I entered, none of them dudes wanted to work out with me because they had too much to lose.
Yeah, they running from that.
They run
Yeah.
they don't want to.
They running from that smoke. Draft time coming around, you got to keep this image.
Yeah. But see, my senior year, I didn't care who I worked out against.
Yeah, well, you was the man then.
No, but I'm saying though, I wasn't running from the smoke. Whoever wanted to work out.
Because you win it. You can't run no more.
Nah,
That was just how you was built.
that's how you supposed to be.
But
built,
at the
though.
same time, you never know. If a lot of times too, when that situation comes, it's not really the actual player. It's the agent trying to do it for their player
no, I
because
get
it's
it.
smart
That's
business.
what I'm saying.
It's
I understand it now.
But this is what I wanted to add. When we was talking about that trophy case, y'all gotta hear this. This is all in 1 year. The Wooden Award, the Naismith Award, the Bob Cousy Award, the Rupp Award, the Oscar Robertson Trophy. Man was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. The cover read, "Meet Jameer Nelson, the little man from the little school that's beating everybody." And so this one, you say all that to say, you did everything you did and you still went to the draft and sat in that green room and tell me your experience.
So the thing is, you look at the draft, it's going to be somebody, 1 or 2 people in that green room every year that's disappointed, right? Mm-hmm. Because they should have been whatever and they dropped to the 20s. Mm-hmm. I looked at it like, I ain't supposed to be here anyway, right? Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be here, but I'm really not, right? 5'11" from Chester, PA, 40,000 people, one high school, not a big-time AAU player, not a big-time recruit, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, I'm mad during the draft, but then like when I reflect, like maybe a week later, I'm like, I put it on perspective. I'm like, this is what's supposed to happen, right?
Coming in with Dwight, did you see that combination working?
I didn't know how to take him at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I come from two totally different backgrounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was young and like I was older.
This is the 4-year senior.
Yeah, I
with the high
got,
school kid.
Like I already got a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I think like week 1 we started to bond, and then I'm like, all right, I can, you know what I mean? I can hang with this dude. I can we can help each other out. But the on the court stuff started happening probably the next year when I started getting real minutes. I'm like, I never played with a real big man like that. Like I had some good big men in college, but this dude was like, my favorite thing about him early was the dude can run and he can catch.
Yeah.
I'm like, after that, like, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You can throw him bounce passes, chest passes, over the top, whatever.
He gonna
his
get
hands
it.
was crazy.
Yeah, hands, boy.
Hands was crazy. And then defensively, tell people all the time, they like, because they see Dwight as silly and playful and joyful. The dude was the smartest defender I've ever been on a team with.
Yeah.
What I told you, bro.
The smartest defender.
Easily one of the highest IQs I've ever been around. And not only that, the skill and athleticism, like, God damn.
He had the skill to do whatever you wanted him to do defensively.
Remember Stan spoke on it when he had.
It was crazy.
Like
we be on defense. Like, so I'm obviously out top, and I just hear him talking the entire time. Watch your back. Don't this happen and that happen.
Yeah.
And like, and next thing you know, like we start doing it as a team. You look at our numbers. Like we was top 5 in defense every year.
Definitely was.
And it was because of him and Stan. And we just all had to fall in line. You add pieces like Q and this guy, that guy, of course. But like Dwight was the dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's funny. Somebody asked me today, like one of our trainers with the Sixers, he was like, man, you always talking about defense. I watched a play where, you know, you got out the way. I said, yeah.
Damn right.
I said, I got out the way because big fella was coming.
That's so
I said, he blocked the
clips
shot,
coming.
right? I said, my job was to stay in front as long as I could. I ain't blocking the shot. I get out the way.
I just need not to foul.
As I'm fouling, big fella in the air.
He in
No,
the air.
He hit the
telling you.
backboard like I'm talking about. Come on, the whole time. No, don't. And he just hit the whole backboard and be like, don't do it. Like, let me. I'm gonna get that. Then I had to learn. Like, okay, I could kind of. Somebody get a step on you. Go ahead and lead him down that Primrose. And big fella about the what?
My job was to stay in front of my guy until they was about to shoot the ball at the basket.
Yeah.
I ain't blocking nobody's shot.
Yeah.
You look at some clips of me playing defense. I'm out of bounds when he blocking the shot.
Yeah.
Because I know he coming.
Yeah.
And if I don't get out of bounds,
He gonna land on
He
it.
gonna hurt me.
Yeah, he gonna land
He
on
gonna
it.
hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was a special dude, man. Like people say if they want, he definitely top 75. He definitely top. I don't. You know, you could take any one of those dudes out of it or whatever, however you want to say it. Like I don't get into the whole rankings thing, but he's for
one of
sure
them.
top 75. It's crazy that you know what I mean. Like I don't know why he's not, but like it's crazy that he's not.
The best player ain't always the one who be the leader. Like, what made you feel like you the one had to step up and be a different kind of leader? You know, because you don't get credit for that.
It's and Q know, like I never look for credit.
Yeah.
That ain't why I played the game. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I'm working in the front office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not why I do what I do. But like, it was natural for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I was pushed by Otis again. He was like, and you got to think, back in the day, I got to lead Stacey Augmon. I got to lead Tony Battie, Grant Hill, Pat Garrity. Like, I got to lead some vets. They looking for me to lead. Once I really, like, I knew I can lead. But once, like, Stacey Augmon, like, come on. Like, we need you to lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a real vet, pat you on the back and tell you to lead. Like Stacey deserves a lot of credit for me being a leader. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, I tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Just because
Plastic
it's like
man.
Plastic Man.
That's my
You
guy,
know what I mean?
bro.
Straight up.
Like that's my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He like, yo, you gonna be good. Just we need you to take that step.
Yeah.
I took that step, doing this, doing that, telling people, and he listened. Everybody listened. And it's like, if Ice listened, everybody gotta listen.
Right.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So then it just became, like I said, it was always natural, but then it just became easy. Leading is not easy. It's hard when you got to lead your peers.
It's the hardest position on the team.
Yeah.